I was trying to do a TikTok video transition. What up, people of the world? How you guys doing? How you been? How's your day going? Welcome to the morning vibe. I'm here, one of your hosts, Thiru Mungai, aka the Prince of Africa, and I'm here with the beautiful Sharon. What's up, Sharon?
Hey, hi guys, how are you?
Good, good. How have you been?
I've been sleeping because that's the only thing I do nowadays.
That's such a nice thing to have. Like, oh my God, are you guys hearing that rain?
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah. Hi, Mike. How are you?
I'm good.
How's things going?
How you guys doing? Sharon, you're glowing.
Am I?
You do a
Yes,
facial
you are.
today.
Am I? It's
Yeah.
all the sleep, guys. Like I keep sleeping.
Sleeping
I
Beauty.
just sleep. I'm gonna do a facial later on. Yeah, before
Yeah.
the
I
day
don't know
ends.
why. I don't know why. When I think of facial, I think of other things. But hey,
Oh my God. Well,
Like,
I hear it's good for the skin. I hear it's very, very good for the
yeah, the Japanese women apparently used to do that. The geishas and them.
hell nah.
Hey, Sharon, today using the laptop.
Yeah, I'm using my laptop.
Hey.
Why?
So I can tell the difference. You can tell the difference.
Oh, that's why you're glowing.
What?
should also
No,
start-
isn't it? How does the laptop give me a glow, man? Look, we're matching today.
Yeah, we might. I also have a black bra inside.
Hi guys, what's going on, man?
Mike,
Okay,
exit.
I might have to move. I might have to move because, like, yo, this
Are you being rained on?
not even being rained on. I can't even hear you guys. Like, it's just so crazy out there. Like, yo, anyway, now I can hear you guys.
Yeah, I know, with the wild animals around.
Yeah, you know, some of us are in the bundles. This is actually cool. All right, so what's going on, guys? What's happening?
What's up?
We're good. Today I moved around for the first time in over a month.
Oh yeah, you have
Yeah.
a different background today.
Oh yeah, I just changed. I came to this other side.
Guys, by the way,
I know you got bored of the same old background, so I had to change things a bit,
Yeah.
spice it up.
Hi guys, so today we're gonna switch back to normal transmissions and talk about the idiocracy that is this world of ours that we live in. So first topic we're gonna talk about is a very stupid topic that I'm personally very upset about this, but anyway, ethic.
Yeah.
Ethic. And
Sorry,
lack
guys.
of-
I'm telling my sister to go talk to my dad because they're calling me.
Tell your sister to join. She can come in.
listen,
I
no,
don't know.
after
She's
last
sort
time.
of shy.
Yeah, so anyway.
But our family is gonna be at this thing. So ethic. First of all, like I've said this so many times on my show on K24. I have said this on every other platform I've been invited on. I'm done with them. They need to exit the music industry.
I feel like
Cancel them, huh?
Huh?
Sharon has cancelled them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
like I'm over them.
Yeah. They're literally
No, I think
the borderline R. Kelly, bro.
I think they were given too much leeway. The problem is when
Yeah.
you give people that space, they get it twisted. Then they start pushing the envelope and it becomes something else.
Yeah.
Because I promised to send you guys another clip, some video of some guys speaking gibberish. But anyway, like I get these short clips of some very ridiculous music. It's either too explicit in terms of the content, or the visual,
Yeah.
explicit. And I think guys were given that freedom, and they abused it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Really.
Now it goes.
No, to be honest, it was so forgot. Actually, I like the way we've not really even introduced the story. Ethic, Ethic really wrote. They came up with a song out there that what's called Soko or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the lyrics were just basically, in a nutshell, talking about raping children, or having sexual activities with children, which is now. Let me tell you something. I personally, as a whole parent,
Mm-hmm.
I hate I've been this close to writing or doing a post on social media that just insults the fuck out of them, but like I've really held back because. But the truth of the matter is, like, I'm just thinking that if, like, God forbid, this was somebody talking about my child like that,
Yeah.
So I'm just like, yo, like it's but big up to
Uncle.
Ted Josiah. Yeah, is it Ted?
Oh,
Who's the producer? Is it Ted Josiah? Yeah, it's Ted, right? No, it's not
Ted
Ted.
used to be one of them people, but now he works for the government.
No, it's not Big Ted. I've forgotten his name. The guy who
Yeah, it's Ted Josiah.
It's Ted Josiah.
Ted
not Big
Josiah.
Ted.
No, yeah,
He's
Ted
the one-
Josiah.
He's the one who's been speaking out a lot about it.
Yeah.
And also a big shout out to Uncle Ezekiel. Like
Uncle Ezekiel, yeah.
When it comes to this, we side with him, honestly. Like I feel like how many strikes is too enough for these ingrates? And sorry to use like such a term.
No, but no,
like,
they're fuckers.
I'm just over
let's
them.
be honest. No, they're fuckers. Like you
First
can't.
it was
fucking-
rape and violence against women, and now kids. Like it's just enough is enough.
It's
I
almost.
like
You know,
I
what
think the fame.
No,
I
go
think
ahead,
the fame
Sharon.
got to their like I feel like the fame got to their heads. They rose up so fast that it got to their heads, and I don't know who's managing them. I know someone who manages them, and they're a close friend of mine. Okay, we're not really close, but acquaintance, yeah. And I'm just appalled that even this is being allowed, and I don't know if he's still managing them or not, yeah. But unlike the other groups that sing Gengeton, especially this one with that baby something. What's the group?
Boondocks.
Chungulo, what?
Not a Chungulo, the other one.
Boondocks guy.
Boondocks?
Not Boondocks, there's another one. The one
Sailors?
that did the gospel. Yeah, Sailors. I really, really like Sailors. Yeah.
Oh my God, I don't know how I know. I don't know how I know these things.
I'm actually just about to ask.
No, I really like Sailors because somehow they realized the shift in the masses, and they took that and they listened to it, and then they're like, okay, yeah, let's make more conscious music. They did that gospel song, and then they came back with another banger. They just keep getting better with time. But Ethic, get out. It's time for you to exit. Like this
Sharon.
and I think didn't Ezekiel tell them to go to a police station or to the offices?
Yeah, to report.
I don't know if they actually did.
To the closest police station. Isn't that the funniest thing? Like, we are Ethic, and we're here to surrender. But they're told they're gonna be fined 100 G's.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of doing time, or they could serve both.
Yeah.
But
no, at least
what you said was correct. I think it was a fame.
Yeah.
It's not for everyone. Fame is not for everyone. It's like a drug. It's not for everyone.
Yeah.
And the problem is they didn't have anyone to mentor them. But I keep hearing that they're unruly.
Yeah.
Basically unruly.
This is the thing. Can I just stop you there on this mentorship thing?
I'm
an Advent believer that mentorship can really change your mentality.
Yeah.
But I've also come to realize just because you don't have mentorship doesn't mean you have to act like a retard. Plain and simple. You know what's right from what's wrong. singing about pedophilia or a child being inflicted on violently or sexually, does that sound right to you? What sort of mentorship?
I haven't even heard the song, by the way.
Yeah, what sort of mentorship do you need for you to realize that rape is wrong, gender-based violence is wrong, pedophilia is wrong? Like this thing of we weren't mentored well. We're done with that. Take responsibility, get out of the industry. Thank you.
You know,
thank you for the time
there are people who are
served.
They're sociopaths who can't tell what is what. Huh?
And that's fine. And that's why you're being told. That's why you're being told. Report to the offices. We can help you, analyze you. Give you a summary of what's wrong.
The closest police station.
Don't play with me. Don't play with me.
Anyway, I feel like we've already given them too much airtime. I'm done with them. Let's just move on to the next topic.
Kim is like, Kim was done. Kim is not even talking about it. It's
I'm close. Let me tell you something. I am close enough to get to the point where I am willing to get out of my house and go beat the fuck out of each one of them.
Yeah.
That's how far I'm willing to go. I'm willing.
Don't waste your time.
I'm willing to risk Corona to go kill somebody.
And one last thing, the ghetto is no excuse for bad mannerisms.
No. There are people. Oh no, there are people who are lovely. There are people who are lovely who come from.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The ghetto is not an excuse, man.
No, it's not.
That's cool. Anyway, let's move on to the next one. Mike, you've got the next topic. Let's maybe about something else.
No, mine is also stupid. It's I saw a clip. I think I shared with you. Sharon too. Sharon's favorite artist.
Who?
Oh yeah.
Ringo.
Clarification. He's not my favorite artist. If anything, I have nothing to say about him.
Oh, ringtone.
I saw that clip where he's telling guys, if you know, what's that boy's name?
Willie Paul. Uh-oh. What happened? Where's everyone? Oh no. Oh God.
Next to Ethic, put ringtone and Willie Paul. Exit the stage. Thank you very much for the work you've done thus far, but we've had enough of all of you.
One, these guys like gospel artists.
Yeah,
they were.
So what happened, man?
Okay, here's the thing, right? So this Willie Paul thing has been a discussion that has been going on for a very long time. Fall from grace. Now you're singing secular music. Here's my personal take on a lot of musicians, right?
Mm-hmm.
I honestly don't care what you're singing. If you feel like you want to be a gospel musician, cool. If you feel like you want to be a secular musician, cool. Like that's the talent God gave you. Use it however you deem it right. The only thing I come into play as an entertainment presenter, right? Are you putting out good music? What are you singing about exactly? It all comes down to the content. I don't care what you stand for, whatever, right? Is the music good? No. I actually care what you stand for, because Ethic is a great example of not standing up for certain things. But you guys get my point.
Yeah.
Willie Paul has, all these people just have bad manners. Like, get out. Thank you. Exit the stage.
But I was hearing a rumor that this could all be a stunt, and that
of course it
actually
is. You put ringtone. Put ringtone and Willie Paul in one sentence. Of course it's a gimmick. Yeah. Remember when Willie Paul got married to, was it Elaine?
Yeah, just for the
video.
Yeah.
And then this other last video he released, he said he has a wife, but it was just for a video.
Yeah.
And then don't get me started on ringtone, guys. Like the king antics.
Apoko.
I keep saying, exit the stage. Ethic is
the
leading.
sad part about it is, like, and I won't lie to you,
Yeah.
the fact that everyone is home right now, it's the sad part about it is everyone's taking all this entertainment in. So it's not,
Yeah.
one of the greatest things to happen, but guys are bored, so they're fucking loving this entertainment. And the truth of the matter is they don't really have that many other options, Not
Yeah.
everybody can afford to watch DSTV or Netflix or, enjoy life to the fullest. So it's kind of, have we gotten to that point? Like we've gotten to that
Go
point.
to your window, you'll see stuff.
That's it?
Yeah.
Go sit by your window and you'll see stuff. I guarantee you. You can
Guys, I'll
never miss
introduce
stuff to
somebody,
see in
camera.
Kenya.
Look, guys, I'll introduce you to somebody. Say hi, guys.
Huh?
Say hi.
Tell me it's a dog. Oh, it's a cat.
It is a
A
dog.
dog.
It's a
Called
dog.
Dog, okay. It's so
Michael.
small.
It's big. It's huge. Look, wait, still it's huge.
Let me see the baby. Oh,
It's huge.
what's up, doggy dog? You know how much I love dogs.
Yeah, and we were all dog fans, yeah. Anyway, but anyway, that's Willie Paul for you guys. And Ringtone, I don't think he's.
No,
Also,
there's nothing to say.
yeah, he's really not. He's not really not that entertaining.
Nothing to say.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right, let's move on to the next topic.
Aaron, you have something for us?
Cool.
Do you have anything for us? Because I'm itching with
I
us.
didn't hear.
No,
I
I'm
didn't
saying,
know
do you
what
have
you
anything
said.
for us? Do you have any story for us? I'm itching here.
Have I seen anything going on today? Of course not. I've been sleeping.
Yo, Sharon, your boy.
The only thing, which boy?
Your boy. This guy who's talking about drinking bleach or using UV rays to sort out.
Uncle Donny.
Oh man. Oh.
No, I was gonna. Now you've taken us to Donald Trump when we've been having issues here in Kenya. Mombasa needs to go on a lockdown.
Who's about to go to lockdown?
Our Sultan has been all over news, guys.
What's up?
That the number of cases are really rising in coast.
Mm-hmm.
And he's actually asking for a lockdown to curb the situation.
He needs to.
Because guys,
people must be disciplined.
I forgot. I do have moving away from the lockdown because it's gonna come anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Exactly.
let's just watch your news, please. Watch your news and keep updated. So yeah, Mombasa might be going on a lockdown because the cases are rising. Let's see how the numbers grow. But forget that. Did you guys see the story of 21 kids, like I think teenagers, who are arrested?
Oh yeah.
Because of a photo shoot.
Yeah.
Shooting porno. They are basically, Mike, it's perfect.
Yeah.
It's
Wait,
perfect.
what are they shooting?
They are shooting like
They're
doing
just
a photo shoot.
Photo shoot.
Yeah, is it photo shoots za town?
Yeah.
What in Nakuru?
Yeah. No, in Nairobi, man.
Nairobi.
Just Nairobi. Oh, yeah.
So this is the story, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
So these kids are having a photo shoot. There are 21 of them, right? And you've all been told a gathering should only have how many people?
10.
Kumi.
10, right? So they're way over it, right? So yeah, they were arrested. First they were displayed, GSU style. They were displayed like
I just saw the picture.
On the road.
In a ditch.
They were forced into quarantine, 14 days mandatory quarantine, and then after that they're gonna be arraigned in court. So I'm just like, is it that people don't understand what it means to self-distance, self-isolate? I don't know.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Just a simple question.
Yeah.
Even growing up back in the day when we didn't have internet or all these things,
Mm-hmm.
I never rolled with 21 people. Never.
It's a bit
unless
too
I was
much.
in school.
Yeah.
Where did they get 21 people, just to hang out with and take photos? 21 people.
It's that thing of let's get some, you're like maybe 4 or 5 guys. So I'm like, let's do a photo shoot. let's go to let's do a photo shoot. Then now you tell a boy, you tell a boy, you tell a boy, you tell a boy. So then it becomes whole big thing. And of course, with everyone being bored all these kids being bored at home because either they're Form 4 leavers or they're not in uni anymore, so they're not doing classes. So they are literally in it. But now, here's the twist though about this whole story.
Yeah.
Gaba was saying that also they were caught like making out and shit like that. So
I believe.
Of course they were.
You know, making
Yeah.
What do you expect? What do you expect youngins are doing?
Exactly.
They're also high on something.
Boiling. Their blood is boiling. Like, let me add him. But let me ask you, when was the last time you were with 21 people?
Honestly, like never.
Thiru, when was the last time you were with 21 people?
Thiru, maybe. Thiru is like super social.
No. Thiru, when was the last time you were with 21 people?
Like 21 people I know.
Yeah.
Actually, shit.
I'm recording.
Like maybe last year, my birthday.
Right?
Yeah.
Not just walking around and taking photos. 21 people.
Yeah. Like it's one of those, like, I don't know. Like,
But what they deserve to be in quarantine.
Can you imagine?
Man.
Okay, can you just imagine the folks getting that phone call? That time,
man,
Sharon is meant to be in the bedroom. Until she's where? With who?
And these kids, what's wrong with them? Why are they putting their parents in such funny situations? The other ones, ambulance, drinking in there. Someone got fired, Now these ones,
it's actually,
we need help out.
Let me sidetrack this conversation a bit. So speaking about ambulance, there's an ambulance in Garissa that rolled over. And so when the cops went to rush over, 3 guys died, right? And
3
guys died. And when they went to figure out, when they went to the ambulance, guess what they found?
Yeah.
Weed.
Mira.
No, weed.
Weed.
It's freaking 420, man.
The guys who died, were they in the ambulance?
Yeah.
Oh,
they're the ones who died.
Wait, sorry, I don't have the part for weed. There are people who died.
Yes, now the driver and the...
that's not nice.
They're the ones in the ambulance, the guys who died.
Yeah, they're the ones in there because it was, basically what's been happening is, actually I learned about this the other day, is that ambulances are being used to transport drugs between counties.
Oh no, they've been doing that for a long time. It didn't start now. It started a long time ago.
Yeah.
Even Chang'an. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think this one was moving from Garissa, going from Nairobi to Garissa. So on the way there, it rolled over.
I don't want to speak my mind because if I speak my mind, people might think I'm evil.
Say it, bruv. This is why it's called the morning vibe. This is where we talk everything. We bring up, this is therapy session.
Listen, I speak my mind either way. Listen, if you're going to use an ambulance for the wrong reason and shit happens to you, you probably deserve it. Because think about it. Instead of an ambulance helping people, it's supposed to be somewhere helping people, transporting people. Transport in an ambulance is very expensive, by the way.
It is.
So if you were fucking around carrying drugs and shit instead of being somewhere, posted up somewhere doing the right shit, probably deserve it. You don't deserve to die, but
you deserve something. You know what actually had?
There's no way I'm coming out nice with this statement. So let me leave it at that.
You know what I actually had? I had that you could hire some ambulances. If you're late to go to the airport, you can hire an ambulance to go to the airport.
Man, that's some
what?
bullshit.
Like, I'm not even shocked by any of these statements because of the sort of country we live in.
Huh?
Because of the country we live in, I'm not shocked by any of these statements.
I'm like, is it possible that for once on this show we can actually just have really nice fucking stories. And you know the sad part about it is, it's not like we don't look for these stories. Like we
Yeah.
look for great stories that we can talk about. But like,
No,
Mm.
I have a nice story.
what is this a nice story? Tell us.
Although it was shut down. Bobby Wine and Neil Nelson. He's an
What has
American
happened?
businessman. They're like, you know, if China is mistreating our people, Bobby Wine said, you know, I'm ready to chat up
Oh yeah.
to get them people out of there, and any country that can take him in, you know, can take him in. And
Mhm.
Uganda shut him down. Of course, Uganda is going to shut him down. You know why? Because people have a problem when you do something nice and it's not them doing it. They feel like, yo, you're going to get mileage on this, you know. If someone wants to do
Yeah.
something good, let them do something good, you know.
That's
So they should
Okay.
have let him do
It's
that. I mean, the government is
It's a
not doing
nice
anything.
thing. Like, it's a good thing. It was a great idea. The only thing for me is, at the end of the day, there's so many logistics to put in place, i.e., who's going to open up their airspace for possibly contaminated individuals, right?
Oh, no, they are. You know, they've not closed the airports, right? Like
Uganda.
cargo and stuff. No, cargo. I don't think there's any country
Yes,
that's shut down the cargo.
that's for cargo, but like
Yeah.
bringing in the cargo is not carrying COVID. It's humans, right? So you're telling me you're getting humans from the point of contamination,
Mhm.
right? And you're
Yeah.
asking someone to open the airways for you, right? First
It
of
can be
all,
quarantined.
let me start with US is not gonna open up because you've already seen they're at their peak.
Oh,
Like
no,
the
they
numbers
are.
in which they're not opening. Europe, not UK, Europe, right? Majority of the countries have completely shut out any sort of airway movement,
Mhm.
and their numbers are so high as well, they're not gonna accept that, right? China is basically the ones who are causing this whole havoc, right?
right.
The only
Ground zero.
option is for an African state to
Oh,
open
no,
up
you're
their
talking
space.
about Africa. You're talking about Africa, not any other country.
Tell me
Just an
who's
African
going
country.
to accept? Who's going to
Here's the
accept? Tell
thing.
me one.
I would if I was the president. You know why? I'd much rather take these. No, hold on. I'd much rather take them, send them to quarantine, right?
Mm-hmm.
Than let these people be mistreated by the Chinese and let these people sleep outside in the cold.
Let me be the devil's advocate. Advocate here, right? Have you seen there are countries who hardly have any sort of COVID cases coming up? There are no numbers rising, no people dying. Do you know why? The minute they heard that, hey, this is a highly contagious disease and it's killing people, they shut down everything. And that's how they've been able to protect themselves, right? So you're telling me in a country where we can hardly even quarantine our own people in a nice way, we're going to accept more people and then possibly infect ourselves even more than we already have infected ourselves. I'm going to say, if I was a president, I wouldn't open up the airspace. I'd say the people who are giving out this idea, tell your countries to open up.
Now, Sharon, let me put one thing clear. You see, if you're shutting the borders, it's fine. And most of these countries that are shutting the borders, they're letting their people come in. Their people come in, and then they quarantine, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. Let the people come in and quarantine them in a place that is. In a place that is
also. Sawa, so bring them in. Sindio, no, I'm just trying to show you the different possibilities of this whole situation. Bring them in, right? These are aliens. These are people who are illegally situated wherever they were, right? Sasa, okay, they're quarantined in our country, and after the mandatory quarantine, it's okay, right? They're fine. There's no need for alarm. Where are they going to go after that?
Or they can go back to their country. See, the thing is, here's the thing.
Bro, they ran away from their countries and were illegally situated somewhere else.
No, you see
if they wanted to be back in their countries, then that's where they should be. They should be saying, Kenya, please take me back. Because the Kenyan embassy had opened up.
Kenyans, remember. These are also Kenyans, right?
And Kenya had opened up. But Kenya had opened up its airspace. Remember, the embassy called out people and they were like, hey, if they're given certain conditions that you can come back. If you can go to the Kenyan embassy in China and then be brought back in at your own expense though. But I'm just like, no country will accept to just take other nationalities and be like, okay, yeah, we have aliens, yeah, and when I say aliens, I don't mean like space aliens. I hope everyone who's watching understands what I'm saying. You know, like we have foreigners, yeah. So what do we do?
Man, I'd help listen. I know there are people out there who are unscrupulous and all that, but let me tell you the truth. I would still help my brothers because I'd much rather help them come into the country and quarantine them in a very controlled setting, as opposed to letting Africans be treated like that in China, sleep in a ditch or a side.
And please,
that's
please
what I'm
don't
against.
mistake me. Yeah, please don't mistake me. I'm not saying, like, I would love to also have our people back. I'm not saying that whatever is happening is okay. I'm just saying that sometimes our leaders are put into very hard situations and they have to make very hard decisions, right? It's not just a layman's way of thinking. Like, just think about all the possible scenarios here and how many people are speaking into the ear. There's so many things happening. We don't agree with what's happening, but at the end of the day, what's going to happen? Like, there's so many things to think about.
But these guys haven't even talked about how Africans are being mistreated. Writing a polite letter to the host country is rubbish.
Of course they're not. We've seen China do this before. We've seen them do so many terrible. Please don't get us started on how many issues China has brought to the African continent.
What does Thiru have to say about this?
Let me tell you something. I'm I'm loving this because, like, both of you have important points, and you each have very, very, like, it makes sense. And so I've just been listening to all of this because it's just like, wow, you guys are just like, I love it. I'm enjoying this. But the thing is, like, the truth of the matter is, there is a way around it that can do well. Look at Ghana. So Ghana decided to collect their Chinese people and put them in one fucking corner.
I'm coming.
You guys want to freaking mistreat us? So I will show you how to do it. All right?
Yeah.
Because you guys think that you guys run us, it's fine. Right now, even like, to be honest, right now it makes no difference to any of us African countries what we do to the Chinese people, because they can't do anything right now. They can't put an embargo on giving us money. You can't put you can't stop bringing in people to help us do shit, because no one is doing anything. You can't move anything right now, and especially from China, a lot of people are not taking anything from China, right? So
yeah, but it's just annoying, man. Like, it's just
it really is. Like, it really is. So that's what I'm saying. Like, there are two ways to do this. There are very two ways to do this. There's a diplomatic way where people suffer where they are. And to be honest, like right now, guys, we have 40B to help with this shit, right? Supposedly, we have 40B. Now, that 40B, why can't a percentage of it, one, help the Kenyans in the whatever country in China, get them the fuck out. This is to help
them out of there.
Get them out of there. Bring them to a place directly, purely put them in an area, where they can be by themselves for not just 2 weeks, for 3 weeks.
For more. Yeah.
Minimum. They get tested and please be, treated well and everything. So they're all good to go, But let's just, the key thing here is we need to find a diplomatic, but also a harsh way, because we have to also bring the people in here and be like, yo, fuck you guys, we don't really need you. And bring them back to Kenya and be like, Sawa, now let's discuss the situation. Because you're not letting your guys out. Sindio, you guys are not really experts to bring people in. You have no problem getting people out. People coming in is the problem. What you're going to do is people being mistreated in Ghana. If Kenya decides, if we ever decide whether these guys are done, like, think of what happened in post-election. If that could happen between us, what would
no. We don't want any violence against the Chinese.
I know, I'm with you. But all I'm saying is,
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
China needs its own discussion, its own show. Like we just break
Yeah.
it down. China
Right.
as a whole.
But
I
I have
agree.
one solution. I have
Uh-huh.
a solution for all this. Self-reliance. We need to be self-reliant.
I agree.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm actually, I
the
don't know.
world is,
Anyway,
now,
guys,
On that
time
note,
is
guys,
over.
yeah, we have to kill
Yeah.
the show. The show is over. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Actually, no, on Monday. Have a great weekend.
Monday.
Have a great weekend, guys. Be safe. And remember, subscribe, share, and holler at your people.
And sorry for my family barging in every 5 minutes.
No, we love your family. It's fine.
We
They
love
can
your
join us
family.
whenever.
All right,
Uji
guys.
from me to you.
Bye, guys.